Okay, so I probably done another dumb thing. Just another one. I do dumb things all the time. Anyhow, getting older, my wife said something the other day about wanting to travel. Maybe we ought to look for motorhomes. So obviously I can't afford new. So I looked around and I bought this little gem right here. Well, she was less than impressed when I got this thing home. So I said, relax, you know, I'm a pretty handy guy. I said, we'll fix it up. I said, I promise you, anything that you don't like, we'll take off. I'm Marty Moore, owner and driver of the Hemi Express Wheel Standard. Welcome to my hot rod garage. No seat. This is going to be my seat. This is going to be real good right here, ain't it, guys? This is going to be good.
This is the original bucket seat.
This is bucket seats right here. Turn the wheels.
Put the key on.
It appears like these curtains ain't gonna work.
But they have a little privacy.
Look at that. Making headway. We're making headway. Look how many of them we got out of here. Got them all stacked up. Yeah. All right, we got it going in the right direction now. In reality, what we're doing with this, guys, we're demoing this thing out. I've got that 54 Dodge at Woolly Mammoth. We're gonna make a car hauler out of it. So that 440 I've been working on is gonna go in here. We're gonna put that 54 cab on here, make a ramp back, like an old ramp back car hauler. That's our plan anyway, but lots of times I think God just lets us make plans because he's got a sense of humor. But anyhow, that's the plan. So in the morning we came up today, we took the windows out, tried to get a head start on it, made a couple cuts to see how hard it was going to be to cut up. Got a dumpster there to pitch everything in the dumpster, and so we'll see how she goes tomorrow. Guys, here's the thing about having friends. I told everybody, I said, bring whatever you got that might help in tearing this thing down. Here's what Carl showed up with. You think that'll help tearing this thing down? Carl, why didn't you bring your big truck?
I can already see it, Marty. She's a hot rod in the making.
A hot rod to make it.
Carl, I could hear that crane straining.
Drop a chain off each corner, Greg. I don't think I gotta cut it. Put a chain through back here, through up here. Here you go, Al. You got some
wires right here, Marty.
wiring over here.
Tell us what you're doing.
You gotta wait for a battery. I'll cut it right down through here. We got to cut across the front. I think we can pull the whole top
Take
down.
the nose off of it.
I think so. You got a hot DeWalt battery? A what? DeWalt battery? Nope. Everything's on.
Worst part of this is in real life, he's an OSHA inspector. Well, she's almost filled up. I think we're gonna have to get a hoe in here to tamp it down because they won't take it off this way. But I'll tell you what, I've traveled in a few of these. I'll tell you what though, I've traveled in a few of these motorhomes and I really feel a lot better about it now that I know how hard they come apart. They feel like they'd tear up in a stiff breeze, but a lot of metal reinforcement inside of those fiberglass walls.
There's a big piece. Guys, we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
That was too easy, wasn't it?
I love it when a plan comes together. And for any law enforcement watching, there was nothing illegal went on here. But don't try this at home because we're highly trained professionals. All right, everybody, something a little bit different today. I'm going to try to do my Chip Foose impersonation. Sometimes my wife says, boy, I'd like to see what's going on in that little pea brain of yours, you know, that little hamster running around on the wheel in there. So I dug out some of my old art stuff, my triangles, some of my French curves and stuff, and you've seen we're going to demo the motorhome, and I got that 54 Dodge, that woolly mammoth. So here's the old Dodge. And then here's the motorhome. And I'm going to try to draw you here what I have envisioned. So let's give it a try. Okay, I feel like Bob Ross. I'm envisioning some stacks on here, so let's make some happy little stacks, like he was saying. Just a few happy little stacks here. Oh yeah, you gotta have stacks on your car hauler. You know our motto here, if anybody else, Chip Foose can do it, we can do it, right? Oh, that's a happy little stack. That's a happy little stack right there. These will turn in. Be interesting to see how I envision this and how it actually turns out. So. I don't have all the fancy stuff like Foose has. I just went down to the Dollar General and bought me some colored pencils. So this is kind of like the Temu version. Huh? A couple happy little stacks there. Alright, boys and girls, here it is. That's kind of what I had envisioned right there for my project. So, no Chip Foose, but how's he do it? Gotta sign it here. I'm gonna put my little Marty on here. There we go.